The reason we are here is to celebrate the fact that we were born in the same time, of the same impulse. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights takes the spirit of Lucano and gives it words. And its very first promise, now accepted by every country around the world in theory, if not in practice, is born. We all are equal in dignity and in rights. The importance of this festival, of a festival like the Lucano Film Festival, is it is an act of resistance, an act of solidarity, and an affirmation amongst families, friends and strangers coming together in the Piazza Grande to stand in solidarity. And in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, it's actually in Article 27, it says we all have the right to festival, we all have the right to culture, and it cannot and must not be suppressed. Because I'm Anglophone, so the Hollywood oeuvre comes to my mind. But I think about Dirty Dancing, teaching us about the injustice of illegal and unsafe abortion. I think about Greece, teaching us about the toxicity of conventional masculinity that wants men only to fit in small boxes of arrogance and patriarchal dominance. I think of the power of Schindler's List and Hotel Rwanda to tell us it's in the resistance of ordinary people that the gravest of crimes against humanity can be best resisted. And this power to represent to ourselves our story and invite us to a different relationship to the human experience is the essence of art. Spike Lee's gift to the world, far beyond the United States, has been to recall that there are many stories, first and foremost, that we do not listen to with equality and with openness. And he has brought those stories to us. He is ultimately a consummate cinematographer. He understands the power of representation, of standpoint. He uses both comedy and narrative to provoke us, to force us into a different relationship, both with ourselves, black and white, and with the other, black and white. There is no border strong enough, no wall high enough. There aren't enough security systems to build such a distance between your rights and my rights that I am not implicated in what happens to you. I have skin in your game and you have skin in mine. We are interconnected, we are implicated in each other, we all have skin in this game of the human family. How do we honor and respect freedom of expression, but equality and dignity at the same time? How do we uphold the interconnectedness in a social media that somehow makes it easier to hate without consequence? This is a huge challenge. Now, the third challenge is an important one relevant here. You know, there are alive today more young people than ever before in human history. But those young people are concentrated in places of conflict, in places of poverty, in places of desperation. It's the young who are caught up in the story, for example, of migration, that is leading to an aging Europe living in fear and, if you forgive me, selfishness. It's clear that women are not well served by film. There was a fantastic research piece done by McKinsey, hardly a doyen of revolutionary thought. But they discovered that women even form the minority in crowd scenes. When film finds itself complicit with reproducing power relations that are toxic for us all, film must be held accountable. And I believe that's effectively what the #MeToo movement is doing, saying even art must be accountable. If you are locked out by race, by gender, by disability, by age, this is unacceptable and it's counter to the purpose of art. Art began with such as the court jester. The role of the court jester to challenge the king, to challenge power. That is where art is at its truest. Thank you. No, thank you very much. Sorry.